She's been in terrible pain ever since.
But why?
It is very good to be curious and ask why all the time. But every why takes us further and further back. Soon we'll be talking about the creation of the world, and even beyond that, knowing you. There's nothing wrong with it, but you'll never have time to talk about the reason you came here, the sorceress.
You're right. For the time being, I'll only ask you about the sorceress. But grandfather, if this poison thorn causes her so much pain, why doesn't she take it out?
Turn around, Kiriko. Now, just try to touch the tip of my finger.
It's not easy.
And the thorn is deep inside, so deeply embedded in her spine that it will have to be pulled out with one's teeth.
Why doesn't she ask a friend to pull it out?
She has no friends. But if she even thought that someone knew the secret of her thorn and wanted to remove it, she would kill him.
But why?
Because if her thorn was pulled out, she would suffer at that moment the most terrible pain that anyone could imagine. She has already had a taste of the terrible pain when some man sees there and another man drove in the thorn. She would not go through that again for anything in the world. There is another reason. It is the same thorn that gives Karaba the sorceress her magic powers. If it were removed, she would lose all her power as a sorceress.
Is that why she stays in one place and never shows her back?
Yes.
I shall pull the thorn off the back of Karaba the sorceress, or I shall die.
Aye.
Grandfather, may I please go on your lap? You know, sometimes I get tired of fighting on my own, with no one's help. I feel a little small and a little frightened too. Grandfather?
What is it, my child?
Will you give me a talisman to protect me from the sorceress?
No. Your strength is in having no talisman. The sorceress knows all about them and uses them against people while they imagine they are protected and act carelessly. Whereas she is lost when faced with pure innocence, total truth, and intelligence. Always alert and free. Kiriko, I am with you.
Farewell, Grandfather.
Goodbye, my son.
Noble mistress! The child Kiriko is coming!
Good. Killer fetishist, get ready to attack. Make sure he doesn't get through to the Forbidden Mountain.
But that's where he's coming from, mistress.
What?
He's on the side of the Forbidden Mountain.
How did he get there? How did you manage to let him get there? Run to him now and get rid of him for good.
I've lost sight of Kiriko.
You up there. Guide them.
My noble mistress, I don't see him anymore.
What?
The child Kiriko has disappeared.
As long as Karaba stays where she is, surrounded by her fetishes, I can't do anything. I've got to get her out of her hut. At last, I'm going to see what is in this hut, where no one else has ever been. No, she has her back to me. She can't see me. But there's nothing here. I I see. It must be her jewelry basket. I'm going to rob the jewels from under their noses. They won't even know they're gone.
What was that? A rat? My jewels! It's impossible! And these fetishes are useless! A hole in the ground, and these stupid fetishes are too big to get in there. Serpent! Go down there, find the thief, and kill him.
Oh, I haven't foreseen this. Impossible to run. Oh no, he's catching up. Phew.
Idiot! You've been fooled! I'm surrounded by a bunch of useless twits! I should be doing the job myself! And you up there, I suppose you cannot see Kiriko?
No, noble mistress.
No one but Kiriko could have dared such a sacrilegious crime. As soon as he comes out, he is doomed.
The child Kiriko is coming out! With gold necklaces around his neck.
Ah,
He heads for the forest. He stops under the breadfruit tree. He digs a hole in the ground. He puts the jewels in it. Off he goes.
good. Here I come. First, I will get my jewels back. And then I will take care of this Kiriko! The game with the fetishes is over! Give me my poisoned spear. Very soon, this little animal will be dealt with. And we will not hear of him ever again.
Kiriko. Huh?
I am not suffering anymore. No more agony. And no more pain. How strange! Not to feel any suffering anymore. I am free! The sorceress and her powers are no more, so be it. I am myself again. Kiriko, you have saved me. Thank you. How can I prove my gratitude to you?
Marry me.
Kiriko, a small child, cannot simply marry a grown-up. You have to wait a little.
I don't want to wait. Will you marry my uncle?
I will not marry anyone. sorceress or not,